Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Black Ops M14, not N14, M14 Headquarters gameplay commentary. This is part 2 of the Headquarters gameplay I revealed to you, I would think, a day or two ago. Something like that anyway. Playing some Headquarters here, got this gameplay with the M14, and this is part 2. Now, I split it up to reiterate because really, 13 minutes is a long time, both for me to sit and record something without the aid of a break, a studio break, or a ad copy to read off of, or somebody to bounce ideas off of in a dual comment. It's also a long time to ask for you guys to sit and listen. And I realize that at times I do put a lot of important things at the end of a video, and if I put important things at the end of a 13-minute video, it's more likely that those things are going to get missed. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I have, no problem. Your guys' time is just as valuable as mine probably. But I don't want to run that risk. So I decided to split it up and give you 2 commentaries. This is part 2. Now, I want to say before I jump into the topic at hand, if you guys are coming here for blood, if you've sensed blood in the streets, and we all know what happened, we all know what I'm talking about here, and you want to see my vitriolic, I think I'm saying that right, vitriolic response, you want to see my anger, you want to see my aggressive response, that's not going to happen. You've come to the wrong place. I don't respond, and I don't make a habit of responding to completely false and baseless allegations that were concocted and aimed at me for the sole purpose of ruining me and what I do. I don't make a habit of responding to those, and so I'm not going to. So again, if you've come here because you want to see me get angry and respond and try to tear somebody apart, it's just not going to happen. That's not me. It used to be 2 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago, yeah. That would have been a completely different story. But now, it's just not going to happen. That's not what I do. I'm not going to give any credence to those completely outlandish and false claims by responding to them with anger and aggression and or anything like that. That's just not going to happen. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update on Fanatical Fridays. And we took a week off last week, and coming back this week, we were supposed to do Dumbass Kraken. Now, thinking about it for a while, in that week we took off, I was thinking about how to give you guys examples of what I was looking for with that bit and what I wanted out of it. And really, I just came to the decision or to the conclusion that what I would probably end up with wouldn't match up very well with what I pictured in my head at first, because I didn't really take the time at the beginning to give you guys prime examples of what I was looking for. I wasn't prepared, and that's my fault. That's my doing. But I wasn't prepared, and I didn't have any perfect, great set examples for you guys to use in terms of like a rubric or an outline for your Dumbass Kraken submissions. And so I just decided, you know what? I'm going to put that on the back burner for the time being. So Fanatical Fridays, believe me, I love Fanatical Fridays, and I don't want you guys to think that in any way I am becoming sour on the idea of doing a completely viewer-driven segment. Well, for the most part, viewer-driven. I mean, I'm still the voice of it, but you guys are the content providers. But I am not at all becoming sour on the idea of a completely viewer-driven segment. And in fact, I think it a better idea than the day I decided to try to bring that to my channel. I love the idea of bringing you guys in and letting you go wild with your submissions and trying to have just a great time on Fridays. Everybody knows you can come and see this awesome segment and have a lot of fun, and that still is really appealing to me, and I know we can do it, and I really do. I know we can, but it's just Dumbass Kraken was a little bit more involved, and I wasn't prepared enough, and I didn't prepare you guys, so we're just going to put it on the back burner. But I have an equally stimulating idea in mind. I want to do top 10 lists. Much like David Letterman does, but I want to make them YouTube and Call of Duty centric. I want to make them, my idea for it is each of you submits, however many people want to submit to fanaticalfridays@gmail.com for a week of a top 10 list. And I will give you guys a topic, the things somebody says, or this thing that somebody does, or the whatever, and everybody submits their own little funny one-liner or little saying or paragraph or whatever the topic asks for, and then I will rate them going from the 10th down to the best one. And so that's what I have in my head, and that's what I want to do. Each of you just submits one to fanaticalfridays@gmail.com, so make it good. And and I really think it has the chance to be an amazing, hilarious segment, because I know you guys can just go wild, and it should be a great time. So we are going to go this week. This Friday, this upcoming Friday, we are going to do the first Fanatical Fridays top 10 list. This is the week of August 15th. So for those of you that are maybe watching this video retroactively, I apologize, but this segment is probably closed. There's probably another topic, so be sure to check out my most recent videos on my channel. But this week, we are going to go with the topic, be ready, things David Vonderhaar yells at his controller while playing Black Ops. Okay? This week's Fanatical Fridays top 10 list is going to be the top 10 things David Vonderhaar screams at his controller while playing Black Ops. So put your little funny one-liner together, your little saying that David Vonderhaar yells at his controller, not 10 things, just one, and write it up, sign it with the funny name you've chosen for yourself, and send it to fanaticalfridays@gmail.com, and let's see your submissions. It should be a great time. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to click on the link in the description or the annotation on the screen in front of you. You'll be transported to my previous video, Strategic Sniping Episode 5. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.